That is the translation. Pride, arrogance, conceit, anger, harshness, and ignorance. These qualities belong to those of demoniac nature, O son of Pritha. Bhagavad Gita 16.4. So Damba means pride, Darpa means arrogance, Abhimana, conceit, excessive pride, Cha and Krodha, anger, Parushyam, harshness, Eva, certainly, Cha and Ajnanam, ignorance, Cha and Abhijadasya, one who is born of Partha, or son of Pritha, Sampadam, the qualities, Ashurim, of the demonic nature. So, the purport Srila Prabhupada is writing. In this verse, the royal road to hell is described. The demoniac want to make a show of religion and advancement in spiritual science, although they do not follow the principles. They are always arrogant or proud in possessing some type of education or so much wealth. They desire to be worshipped by others and demand respectability, although they do not command respect. Over trifles, they become very angry and speak harshly, not gently. They do not know what should be done and what should not be done. They do everything whimsically, according to their own desire, and they do not recognize any authority. These demoniac qualities are taken on by them from the beginning of their bodies in the wombs of their mothers. And as they grow, they manifest all these inauspicious qualities. Bhagavad Gita 16.4, purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. So we saw last week, Solas Rompa Swami Maharaj and Sham Kund Prabhu, they were describing how, like Ravana, we can see when Ravana spoke to Mother Sita, he was full of all these qualities, right? He was arrogant, he was excessively pride, he was talking very bad mouthing Lord Rama and his position. He is just saying he's just a human being, what can he do? And I'm such so qualified. So why are you waiting for Rama? Okay, why are you unnecessarily crying? He won't be able to reach here. So he was like, he was portraying himself to be more powerful, and he was putting down Sri Rama. These qualities are manifested in him. Okay, now we from there. Okay, then finally, and after Ravana and Mother Sita spoke. Okay, put a blade of grass between her and Ravana, and we saw so many different reasoning why Mother Sita had a grass in between her and Ravana. So then Ravana then told these Rakshasis who are guarding Mother Sita. He told, okay, yeah, take care of her, give her as much torture as possible, torment her mentally, okay, break her will, and then and make her accept me as her husband. This is what the instruction. And he also told Sita, I'll give you 1 year time. Okay? Either you accept me as your husband, or at the end of 1 year, what I will do? If you are still like adamant, and I say like I'll cut you into pieces. I will ask them to cut you into pieces and cook for breakfast. Cook you for breakfast. So this is the instruction. Finally, he gave to Sita, and he left. Okay, following the leader. Okay, now these Rakshasis started wounding Mother Sita in a very harsh way, arrogant way, and pitiful Sita. She was like trembling like a banana plant. Okay, when there's a big storm, like okay, banana tree, typically like it doesn't have the strong root, right? So like it sways here and there. Sometimes it gets uprooted. Like Mother Sita was like trembling in that wind. So we see, we continue from there, and we'll see how these demons actually manifested all of these qualities which Krishna is talking about, like demoniac qualities in chapter 16 of Bhagavad Gita. this is bad. Okay, the demon, one of the Rakshasis. Okay, these are like dialogues of different Rakshasis speaking to Mother Sita. They are saying, okay, the demon has overcome with anger, approached Sita and harshly said, "Oh Sita, don't you think it's a privilege to be the wife of the high-souled ten-necked Ravana, who is the distinguished king of a high family of sage Paulatsya? The mind-born son of Brahma is well known as Paulatsya. He was the fourth among the 6 Prajapatis, Maricha, Atri, Angira, Pulatsya, Plahu, and Kratu. This was glorious mind-born son, Pulatsya's son, is the famous Vishrava, and who in glory and splendor was equal to Prajapatis. Oh, large-eyed ladies, oh, large-eyes lady, to become the wife of the Lord of Demons is a stroke of good luck. You deserve to be one. Oh, lady of beautiful limbs, why don't you accept this proposal?" Now they are saying, okay, see, Ravana is not an ordinary person. Okay, don't think he's just an ordinary Rakshasa. Actually, he's a descendant of Pulatsya Rishi. See, Pulatsya Rishi is one of the Prajapatis. That is, when Lord Brahma was empowered by Lord Vishnu to create this material universe, and some sons were born from his mind. Okay, and there were 6 Prajapatis. Okay, out of them Maricha, Atri, Angira, Pulatsya is one, and Plahun, Kratu. Okay, Pulatsya is one of the mind-born son of Brahma. Okay, so he's a Brahmana. Okay, and then Pulatsya's son is the very capable. Pulatsya had 2 wives. Okay, Pulatsya has not 2 wives. Okay, Pulatsya's son was this Vishravas. Okay, Vishravas was also very, and Pulatsya married another Brahmana's daughter, and from them the son was born. His name was Vishravas. Okay, Vishravas was also a very Brahmanically qualified person. Okay, and it is said here, Pulatsya's son is famous Vishravas, who in glory and splendor was equal to the Prajapatis. It means he was as good as his father as well in Brahmanical qualities. Okay, so he was always situated in sattvic qualities. So there's Pulatsya, who is a mind-born son of Brahma, who had all the Brahmanical qualifications, and his son Vishravas was also as qualified as his father Pulatsya, and can be considered to be even Prajapati. Okay, and they were saying, "Oh, Sita Devi." Okay, see, they are saying large-eyed lady, because now they are thinking that Sita has a very narrow vision. She's thinking this Ravana is just a Rakshasa, okay, just a flesh-eating Rakshasa. No, have a very Visalakshi, like Raja means Visalakshi, like have a broad mind, have a broad eyes. Like, look, he comes from a very qualified family. Okay, his family qualification is very high. Okay, he's a descendant of a Brahmana, like Paulatsya. He's a descendant of Pulatsya Rishi. Okay, don't think him ordinarily. Okay, so they're saying, okay, and he is giving you an opportunity to become his wife. Okay, you should accept it. To become wife of the Lord of Demons is a stroke of good luck. Oh, you should be very fortunate to have a husband like Ravana, because he comes in a Brahmanical family. Ramachandra appeared in a Kshatriya family, but Pulatsya, Ravana he belongs to Brahmana family. Okay, so, and he has given you this great opportunity. Okay, you deserve it. They also like sweeten it. Okay, he's also qualified. You are also very beautiful and qualified. So have a wide vision, Sita Devi. Don't have a very narrow vision. Okay. Oh, you lady of beautiful limbs, why are you not accepting this wonderful proposal of being of marrying a grandson of a Brahmana and a Prajapati? Okay? So this is what, and Srila Prabhupada has written in the purport, right? The demoniac want to make a show of religion advancement in spiritual science, although they do not follow the principles. Even though Ravana was born, okay, as this was born in a Brahminical family, and in his father's side he was a Brahmana, but mother's side he was a like Asura, like a Rakshasas. Okay, because his mother, like Vishravas, okay, had 2 wives. First wife's son was Kuvera. Okay, so Kuvera is also called Vaishravana. First wife's son was like Kuvera, and he was very qualified, because now Kuvera, we will see about, like when we see about Ravana and his lineage later on. Okay, we will see this story of how Kuvera became his brother, okay, elder brother, and how a Brahmana married a person who was born in a demoniac race, like Ravana's mother, Kaikasi. Okay, so we'll see, like, okay, Ravana has an elder brother called Kuvera. Okay, so he had two wives. One of the wife is a qualified, and Kuvera was a qualified son. But on this other side, okay, Vaishnavas had to marry uh, this lady and Ravana's mother, and because on the mother's side they were demoniac by nature. Ravana also inherited the quality which Srila Prabhupada also said, no, these demoniac qualities are taken on by them from the beginning of their bodies in the wombs of their mother. Okay, it just comes naturally for them, and as they grow, they manifest all these inauspicious qualities. Okay, so, and here these people, like these Rakshasas, are trying to show, it's a show bottle spiritualism. Like they're saying, okay, by birth, Ravana is such so qualified. You see, he's the grandson of Pulatsa Rishi and great grandson of Brahmaji. Okay, and his father is a so qualified Brahmana. Okay, all these things are there. Okay, they are just show bottle. Okay. He doesn't have any qualities of a Brahmana, sattvic quality. Okay. He was exhibiting all the qualities of whatever, like Krishna spoke in 16.4, Damba, Dharpa, right? All these things. Yet these Rakshasas are like nitpicking. Okay, they're saying, okay, you see, this Ravana, he belongs to a great lineage. Okay, and you should be very, very fortunate to accept such a person as your husband. Okay, and he himself is coming and asking you, what is the problem? Okay, you should accept. So this is the nature of a asura or a demoniac person. Okay, even though they are not qualified at all, yet they portray themselves as very, very advanced, and they cheat the people. Okay, in Kali Yuga it happens in a very different way. Okay, in Kali Yuga what happens? They are not as powerful as Ravana. So what they do? They also speak from Bhagavad Gita. They also speak from Ramayana, Mahabharata. They also speak from like Bhagavatam, everything, and try to cheat people, saying how spiritually advanced they are. In fact, they also they don't even belong to any bona fide lineage as well. Okay. So, but still, they show off. Okay, how knowledgeable they are. Using their knowledge and using their wealth, they try to lure people, like innocent and ignorant people, in following some adharmic principles. Okay. So this is one of the quality. Like, okay, they are just a show bottle spiritualist. The next one, they are saying, okay, you ought to be the wife of the Lord of ogres, who has vanquished 33 crores of gods, demigods here. Okay, so they're then further saying to Mother Sita, they're trying to convince her. Okay, convince her not in a very harsh way. They're saying, okay, you ought to be the wife of Lord of these Rakshasas, was vanquished 33 million demigods. Okay, we know there are so many demigods who are controlling different aspects of this universal administration as representatives of Krishna. He's saying, okay, all these demigods, who are they? They have been defeated by Ravana. They have become his servants. They even afraid of him. Okay, and who is Rama? Like, he's nothing. Okay, he's just human being. Okay, that will come later. Okay, so they are saying, okay, why don't you wish to be the wife of such a mighty and powerful king, a valiant hero who has never beaten a retreat in war? They're saying, okay, Ravana has never faced actually any defeat in the war, which is also not true. There are many instances we will see later. Okay, when we go into detail about the history of Ravana. Okay, he has been beaten by some powerful kings. Okay, there are a few of them are Bali is one person, and there is another king called Kartivira Arjuna. So these persons actually has defeated Ravana, and they have taken imprisoned him. Then finally, like Ravana using a diplomacy, he formed a bond, friendship with all these things, all those things. Okay, so but they are saying, okay, this is they take only, they're saying, okay, against the demigods, of course, he hasn't faced any defeat. They're saying, okay, he has conquered all these demigods, okay, and he's such a great hero. Now they are saying, okay, he's such a powerful person who has never lost a war. Okay, why you are not able, why you are not such a qualified person? Why you are not accepting as your husband? Even renouncing his highly respectable favorite wife among all, mighty Ravana is prepared to accept it. We saw last week, last week, where like Ravana was saying he was ready to, he was saying to Sita Devi, "I'm ready to make all these queens," and he has one of his favorite queen. His principal queen was Mandodari. Okay, she was also a daughter of a heavenly celestial. Okay, she was the daughter of, there was one heavenly like Ramba Urusi, right? There was one heavenly celestial called Hema, and she's a daughter of Mandodari was daughter. She was extremely beautiful, and he had thousands of wives like that. And principal among them was Mandodari. And here this Rakshasi are saying, okay, he's ready to even give up all such beautiful obedient wives, and he's ready to put his head under your feet, and still why you're not, and they're very respectable, then why you're not still ready to accept Ravana as your husband? Okay, know that he who has often defeated gods in war and has vanquished Nagas, Gandharvas, and demons has come to you seeking your favor. You should understand how magnanimous this Ravana is. No, he's such a great person, yet just for your sake he has come. Okay, why are you not accepting? Why are you so stubborn? They are saying, okay, you're so proud of your beauty that Ravana is so qualified and asking you to be his wife, and you are not coming. Okay, they were asking, they're turning the tables on Sita. They are saying, okay, you are so proud of your beauty. What is this? Okay, oh foolish woman. Okay, why don't you seek the wifehood of a glorious king of demons who has abundance of wealth? Now they are saying, now they initially they said it is his family, he belongs to a very great family lineage. Now they are saying he has so much power and is so much wealth, because now the entire universe practically is, they all these demigods are under his control. So don't be arrogant and foolish. Okay, don't reject Ravana. So this is another quality of demonic. They're always arrogant or proud in pursuing some type of education or so much wealth. Okay, they are saying, okay, so now they are like very arrogantly they are saying, okay, there's nobody more powerful than Ravana, and he has defeated so many demigods. So he must, and he has come and asking you a favor, and you are not returning that favor. What is this? You are so foolish. You don't understand your good fortune. We will pause here today, and we'll continue seeing these different qualities, how these Rakshasis are tormenting the qualities of these